halo base, so high pressure technology, but it's a high atomization really, it's a low overspray. We want to check what's the features of a proper fan. First of all, during the entire dimension of the fan, we want to see that there is kind of a consistent coverage and wet area around the fan shape. There is no missing parts around the entire length, and also we want to check that the effective dimension of the wet paint here, it's nice and clear. The perimeter is nice up to the end. So there is no kind of a missing or a too light kind of tail and top. The atomization of the spray gun is really fine. So if you take a look to the dust, to the smoke, it's really fine and nice. At the same time, you can see this is what we consider an ideal shape, kind of a oval where top and bottom are slightly gonna be reduced to a smaller dimension, an elliptic dimension. This means that when we do the coverage and the overlap, we don't have excessive amount of paint on the overlap part. So this is what we consider an ideal fan. Another test that we can do is rotating the air cap 90 degrees. We do an horizontal fan and we try to stay a little bit longer with the paint on in order to see the dripping on the fan width. Here we can see that we have a very nice curve without any major color drip on the entire wire. So the drop is really similar. So it means that the quantity of paint we are applying for the entire length of the fan is really nice. Now let's check a Halo Clear versus a Halo Clear MP application. Here we use color once again because we want to be able to check the different applications. It will be more difficult to identify with Clear itself. So we can see that the fan shape is a little bit thinner compared to the base coat. This is due to slightly higher pressure, but the level atomization is really fine. And into the entire length, we are very consistent with a very fine droplet size compared to a base coat application. They are quite similar though, but a little bit finer due to the speed of the air at the air cap. When we do the application with the Halo Clear MP, we have changed the spray gun distance. It's a little bit shorter. It's now 15 centimeters because this is how we apply the MP. And we can see that the area is a little bit more wet compared to the other fan pattern. Here it's very concentrated in the perimeter itself, in the entire area. It's a little bit smaller due to the spray gun distance, but also due to the fact that this application tends to be a little bit more wet. The atomization is even finer, and so this is an ideal air cap when we want to do a mirror finish, super flat finish, clear coat application. While here it's going to replicate more the original orange peel effect of the car. Once again, we can see this elliptical shape that we like to obtain so that when the overlap occurs, we keep a constant results and there is no excessive wet area.